So you're telling me that there are people that will pay $1,000 to go get their dreads extended? That is ridiculous. Mine look like this, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. And I did this for under $40 by myself. And they're super soft. Let's get it.
These clips are from about a year ago when I first extended my dreads, and everyone is always coming up to me like, oh my god, your dreads. So like, I know they look good. But fast forward a year of playing in the ocean and rolling in the mud, they're gonna start to look a little raggedy like this. So it's about time I extend them again, but I'm gonna use the exact same method and I'm gonna show you just how I did it.
All you're gonna need to get is 3 things. First off, pick out some roving wool. This is the one I'm using today, which is from Shepherd Textiles. It's baby alpaca because I like using baby alpaca for the sake of it being so soft. It's not actually from baby alpacas. It's from adult alpacas, but it's from their chest. And so that's why they call it baby alpaca hair. That's what I've gathered. But anyway, they don't harm any alpacas to get it. They just like brush and shave them and then package it up and send it to people like me. This is a 2-ounce pack because I'm just going to be replacing the few dreadlocks that broke off, which most of these honestly didn't even just break off on their own. I am one of those people that believes that our hair holds energy, and sometimes I need to just like let go of something, release something. So I'll just like grab onto one of my extensions and yank. And so that's the story on these bangs. But we're repairing them today. This original set, which is the only set of extensions I've put on my dreads before because they just lasted so long, was from Living Dreams yarn. This was a 4-ounce pack and it was able to make 80 dread extensions plus having some left over. So you really don't need a lot of this stuff depending on how long your hair actually is and how many dreads you have. I have a lot, like 80 is a high number of dreads to have. Secondly, you'll need a tiny crochet hook. This one is 0.5 millimeters. You could get this at most craft stores or just order it online. And then you'll need a comb. And that's literally it. So let's get started.
The first step is going to be to prepare your wool. You don't even need scissors, just rip it out and start muffing it up. And I mean really like muff this stuff up. Step 2 is to prepare your dreadlock. First you will comb it out and then immediately undo your work and muff this up real good too. Like real good. You want this dangly little puff ball at the end of your dread because now is when the magic starts happening. You're going to take your other fluff ball, connect it to your fluff ball already connected, and start just crocheting it together. I don't know if you've ever watched someone felt a little critter or, make wool, but basically you just make as many tangles as possible. These are dreadlocks here. Don't worry about having it be messy. The only thing you should worry about is not causing breakage to your hair because you still want it to be healthy. You just want it to be a healthy tangled mess. Now, once that fluff is attached, you'll just be working your way down the dread, doing the same thing. Just sticking the crochet hook in, twisting it, mingling it, and adding more hair as you work your way down. After doing a couple dreads, this will be just muscle memory to you, but pay attention to the thickness. If you notice the spot is pretty thin, you can just do what I'm doing here and pull fluff upwards and work it in to thicken those kind of thinner bits. And as you're going, stop and palm roll once in a while and the thinner bits will reveal themselves. Like this really thin part I just found. You can just take a little bit of fluff, put it up there and work it in. Add as much as you need to make your dread as strong as possible because it is way better to have a lump than a weak spot. The lumps are actually perfect when you're adding beads to your dreads. They help hold them on, so I kind of like strategically adding lumps into my dreads. the last step is to get some water and wet your whole dreadlock and then palm roll. And palm roll and palm roll, because getting it wet and doing this is gonna really lock in the work you just did. And then your dread's done. I'm gonna show you another one in super speed. Step 1, comb it out. Step 2, muff it up. Muff it up real good. Keep muffing it up. And then step 3, get your other fluff ball, attach it to your already attached fluff ball, and then go in with your crochet hook and weave it into your hair. Keeping it healthy though, you'll notice that this is actually a weaving pattern that's getting created. And just continue that down, keep adding fluff until you've got your dread complete.
That is how you do it, and this is the result. No more little weird dread bangs anymore for me. I like having this length in the front so I can just like toss it behind me and it'll actually stay out of my face, out of my way. This yarn was like less than 20 bucks. The combs are like $1. The crochet hook is like $5. It doesn't really take that long to do this. You could like literally put on some music, put on a movie, just like work your way down. Plus, my actual hair is like really short, so it's a lot of alpaca hair up in here. Like, this is the length of my. If my dreads were just my hair, they'd be that short. So let me know if you try this out. And yeah, thanks for watching. You're beginning to feel very relaxed, maybe even a little bit sleepy. After watching this video clip, you're gonna become my biggest fan, and you're gonna have the sudden urge to go check out my website, where you can find all of the amazing vibes that I have to offer. Now, once I snap my fingers, you're gonna forget that you watched this clip at all. And if anyone asks you about it, you're just gonna answer, I don't know, baby.